I guess this will be like a recording that people can watch while I stream it. I guess because this will mostly be like a YouTube video. I'll unrecord but keep streaming. If that makes sense. So yeah, I already hit record. So YouTube, hey YouTube, what up? YouTube and anybody else that's watching at this point. This may be about, let's say, a 15-minute video. Let's go from there. Let's call this swing technique, comma, controllers part 3.5, comma, verification. There you go. Do that. I was going to say something a little bit more graphic, but we'll do. No, let's go. Controllers 3.5, comma, swing technique, comma, and verification, ... So the if you go back and watch part 3 on that controller series, I forget what part 1 and part 2 I even said, if I'm being honest. But part 3 kind of went through, paraphrasing, stock Xbox controller and the elite controller, terrible for the game. However, the G7, the V2, and the PS5, performance-wise, as in like controller performance-wise, in my opinion, no difference. Now, one may fit you better than the other, based off of swing technique, hand size, grip position, that kind of thing. But if you're on a PS controller and someone else has a G7, you're not at a disadvantage, and vice versa. If you're on a G7 and someone else has a PS5 or an Edge controller, you're not at a disadvantage. The performance is you, not the controller. In my opinion, I showed some demonstration swings, no difference. So with that being said, I did think I have one thing. This is why it's 3.5. Is I did say I didn't feel like the Edge was that good for this game because it was 1,000 hertz. However, I believe I was wrong. I'm using the Edge now with some, testing and settings and whatever else. I think the Edge is actually very, very good. So you can see here, Edge. So I did remove the paddles from the back. So if when I'm playing Call of Duty, although I play it on Xbox, but I used to play it on PlayStation, the paddles are removed. They used to go down the back there. You guys know this if you played an Edge, but it's just a normal Edge controller. There's nothing crazy with it. Just a normal Edge controller. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right here on my lap, right there. No, right here. It might slide off. I don't know, but I'll leave it there. Also, so that will be my 3.5, and then here's where this is what's the stream title? We're gonna get some things straight here. Notification. We're gonna get some things straight here. Okay. This is gonna be the last time I ever do a controller camera. Hear me out. Why? When the game first launched, the controller camera is great because you have new players or not as good players, and if they watch better players, they want to obviously copy, or I think they want to copy what they do, see how they play. If they're struggling with this, then someone else is doing it better this way. They can so they can get some things from that person. Happened with me in 2K23. I was on Xbox stock controller. Had no idea that was terrible. I just didn't know any better. Quit the game. and just luck would happen. I actually turned on Twitch, watched, I went to 2K23 just to see if anybody's actually playing the game, and lo and behold, there's Cockster. So shout out Cockster. And Cockster was just hitting laser beams. I'm thinking, how in the hell is he doing that? And upon a couple Q&As, I gleaned some information from him, asked him how he was swinging, and just absorbed the information. I could have done all of that with, if he had a controller camera, no fault of his own. I could see what he was doing. So hold on, pause. Hello, bot. Hello, bot. If anybody that did not know, myself and Suicidal Bot actually met for the first time this week. Pretty cool. He almost died, though. Almost fell down some steps. That would have been very unfortunate. But, so, let me continue. Hold on. So, that's why I think the controller camera is great for that purpose. This is where it gets bad, okay? Here's where it gets bad. Once I turn this controller camera off after it's already been on. How do I say this? It's like you can't put the milk back in the bottle once you spill it. And I say that as in, okay, then the question starts to creep in there. Well, he must be hiding something. He must be doing something different. There must be some nefarious intent. The controller camera was there, now it's not. But if the controller camera was never there in the first place, there's nothing to compare it to. You know what I'm saying? So I think the controller camera has run its course, at least for me, run its course. If people want to go back and see how I swung, how I used to swing, then they can go back and look. But going forward, this is the last time I'm ever going to do this. And all right, that's part one of the video. Get it out. Here's part two. So there used to be, I'm not sure which one to go over first. Let me show you how fucking easy this game is. With the right grip, a controller that works, and it will look like it's cheating. But you can see in the cockpit. I'll even do you this. And people may remember for about 2 weeks in 2K23, I used to swing controller upside down. I'll show you right now. Controller's upside down. Okay? Right side up. Right side up. Upside down. Give me about 3-4 swings. Hold on. And you're gonna see a nice little gentle curve. Hold on. Give me about 3 or 4 swings. Okay. Get my grip right here. This is kind of foreign to me, but let's just find out. Suck my dick. Okay? Fucking traced. Perfect. I don't care about the underswing. I don't care about the underswing. I just showed you right there. Right there. No practice swings. Fucking upside down. Nice curvature. Traced. Suck my dick. I should just end the fucking video right there. Should just End the fucking video right there. Here, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay? Do it again. Now, am I going to do that again right off the rip? Probably not. Give me 3 swings. Okay, so now I know we'll go back vertical. Suck my dick. Suck it. I mean, gobble it up. Okay? There you go. Not hard. Not hard. Okay, the line traces. There's a gentle curve to it if you do it correctly. Not hard. So the reason the reason I wanted to do this video is because 3 months ago, I missed it. Whip it up. What's with the nice guys? Hey everybody. It's us, AI robot. Look at the group on that. Yeah. I mean, you got. I'm gonna do this one more time because I want to make sure this is grasped on. I'm out of focus. Okay, and I'm gonna get into why I'm doing this after this. Okay, so I'm in focus. Controller's right side up, right. See, back, upside down. Okay, give me 3 swings. I'll take that. Okay, a little more vertical. That felt good. Suck my dick. Right side up. Okay, more vertical. Now you know where wrong is. That felt pretty good. All right, now it's too much vertical. This is why practice swings are important. That felt good. There you go. See? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, alright, I digress. About 3 months ago. 3 months ago. Oh, hold on. Pause. If you're having trouble hitting points, the general consensus is it might be easier just to like rotate the controller like this, just rotate it a little bit. Maybe that might not be the best way to do it. Like if you start from vertical, just do a vertical swing. I felt vertical. See how close that is to hitting perfect at the bottom? But the contact is pretty much vertical anyway. You see how close to close to perfect that is at the bottom? Do it again. I mean, you're talking 3 millimeters, 4 millimeters. So don't really worry too much, in my opinion, of moving the controller. This is just my opinion. Just move your thumbs. Just move your thumbs. Like, so if this is vertical, hold on. 3 months ago, started round 1, just finished the round. Yeah. So if this is vertical, I'm looking for 3 millimeters. But instead of this, it might be hard to see, but instead of this, you want this. So vertical, not vertical, not. See how a subtle difference that is? Vertical bias, vertical bias, vertical bias, vertical bias. That's it. You're just looking for that much. That much. And if you do it right, that's nice and curved. See? So vertical, and then vertical, little biased. Vertical, little biased. Oh, I got a text. Okay. That's weird. Oh, this feels pretty good. So 4 months ago. 3 or 4, and this is why this is gonna be the last time I ever do this shit. When the game first came out, it was pretty new. I'm not gonna say his name because it did not come from any nefarious intention or place. But there was a swing method, if you call it a swing method, Oh no, Swish, no. Like I'm, I'm not gonna be swinging with the controller up and upside down. I did that in 2K23 for about 2 weeks, just for test it out. But no, like I'm showing the controller turned upside down to demonstrate how easy it is to swing and trace a line and have a nice gentle curve to it and hit your points. Like I did it about 10 minutes ago, cold, just bang, quad perfect. Anyway, so let's say four months ago, in a comical state this guy was in. I'm not gonna say his name. He had a wild harebrained idea for a swing method. I'm not gonna say how to do it, because someone might use it. But the idea was you could use your thumbnail, as a little bit of the guide rail to keep your line straight. 3 things about that. One, it was a meme. It wasn't meant to be ever utilized, let's say in a real sense. 2, if you try to do it, it takes forever to do it. it takes forever to set it up. And then 3, I would assume it starts to hurt after a while. So I say all that, I fast forward, and it popped up in one of my YouTube videos a few days ago. A guy saying that I was using a thumb. And the reason they said that was because I didn't have my controller camera on. So I'm making this video to show it's really fucking easy to trace a line and have a nice gentle curve, hit your points. I can do it with the controller upside down. I can do it with the controller right side up. So that's what I wanted to get straight. That's what I wanted to get straight. Was that? I mean, I don't understand where people think. I don't get it. I don't get it. Upside down again. Give me 3 swings. Oh, this doesn't feel right, but we'll adjust. There you go. Didn't trace it, but you can get the idea. It's fucking easy. There you go. I mean, that might as well be traced. Okay? So let the record show. Fucking Revan goddamn live does not do that. 2, this is the last time you're ever going to see the controller camera. Because I think the camera has run its course. Like I said earlier, you can't put the milk back in the bottle after it's been spilled. So once you take off the camera, then people question, well, why is the camera not on? You must be doing something nefarious. No. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. So you'll see it gone forever in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Gone. I'm gonna get it out of the way. Now I can stretch my legs. So there you go. Oh, spider. Hey, what's up, spider? How you doing? Hey, man. Swing looks like Siberia. All right, so I'm gonna end the recording for YouTube, and then I'll probably play Plat. So, YouTube, that concludes this, and hopefully shed some light. If not, suck my dick. Bye bye now.